Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks so much for joining me on this practice to find your sense of balance and calm. This is a great practice to do when you just want to come back to yourself and take a moment to kind of tune deeply in. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Let's bring the hands together. A long deep breath in. As you exhale, let's rest the hands down to any comfortable position. Allow yourself a few moments of mindfulness. Tune into your breath, tune into your body, tune into the quality of your mind and your emotions. And let this be the beginning of the inward journey of yoga. Another long, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. Let's get started with some shoulder rolls. Let's roll the shoulders forward. Just take a moment to kind of feel the body. Notice the sensations that are happening as you just tune in. Good job. Now we're going to roll in the opposite direction. That's super good. We'll do like one more time. Excellent work. Give yourself a little wiggle to just kind of feel the body. It's so important to bring your mind into contact with the body. And now we're going to start off on the hands and knees. So if you'll just come over onto the hands and knees and place the hands shoulder width apart and the knees hips width apart, let's roll through a nice cat and cow. Inhale, extend the spine for a long, deep breath in. Exhale, let's round the back and give your tailbone a little tuck under. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, extend, long, deep breath in. Now let's exhale, we'll round, round, round and under. Last one, let's inhale, extend, long, deep breath in. Exhale, let's round and draw it under. Good job. Let's sink on back and find a contact into child's pose. So we can just kind of wiggle the hips from side to side, leave the arms extended, and this will help you really kind of stretch the shoulders a little bit. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. Maybe you want to settle. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Very good. Let's do one more. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. So nice. Good job. Let's inhale. Come back up onto your hands and knees. We're going to curl the toes under and inhale up to downward facing dog. All right. Let's say hello to our downward dog. Maybe you want to bend one knee, bend the other knee, then straighten both legs, and we'll stay for 5 breaths. How you feeling? See if we can draw the navel in just a little bit. We'll say we've been here for 2 breaths. Good job. Make sure the shoulder blades are rolling away from each other, your toes lightly separating. Good. Let's go for like 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good job. Switch the gaze gently forward and inhale. Let's step that right foot forward. Exhale. We'll sink the left knee down, point the foot, and show me an open twist. Good. So when we move into this open twist, I really want you to lift the body up, and we'll just gently breathe and hold. 1, 2. Take a moment and just tune into how you're feeling. 3, keep drawing the navel in. 4, almost there. We're tracking that right knee over the ankle. Try to avoid that position for right now. Just hold it here. Good, and now we do 5. We'll take that right hand down, curl the left toes under. We're gonna send it back to downward facing dog. So let's inhale back to downward dog. Good job. I'm gonna switch the gaze forward. Now we switch the sides. Inhale, left foot comes forward, your right knee comes on down. And then let's inhale, open twist. And find the alignment that can stack your arms right over each other, and that left knee stays kind of tracking in line with the left foot, and the navel is in. We'll stay for 3 more breaths, 2 more breaths. Breathe as deeply and as powerfully as possible. One more breath. Good job. Switch the gaze down. Now we're going to pop it back to downward facing dog. So maybe you want to curl that right toe under and then inhale. Send it on back to downward facing dog. Good. Nice work. All right. Keeping the mind calm and aware. Let's switch the gaze forward. You're going to cross the feet, roll over the shin bones, and we're going to sit down. You're going to come on down to seated. So in the seated position, I want you to do what's called Dandasana, or the yogi staff pose. We're going to flex the feet, lift the kneecaps, and stabilize your quadriceps. We'll take the hands next to the hips, lift the center of the chest, and the chin pops a little down. We'll stay for 5 breaths. We've got 1, 2, very good. Keep breathing. 3, 4, 1 more, 5. Now we'll go for our seated forward fold. Keep the legs engaged. This helps relax the hamstrings. Pivot at the hip joints and lift the navel in as you pivot forward. Your hands come down around the ankles, and you could maybe even switch to the big toes if you want to, or you can stay here at the ankles. Inhale, prepare. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. You can keep holding on to the ankles. You can rest your head on your hands, or you can hold on to your big toes. We'll stay for 5 breaths. All right, you can wiggle around a little. You can feel the hip joints for 1. The navel is in, deep breathing. 2. Gaze at the toes. 3, 4. Feel the body. Remember to balance and harmonize. 4. Let's do 1 more big breath. Doing really well. 5. Nice. Inhale, lift the chest up. Good job. Exhale here. We're going to take it back to reverse tabletop position. So your feet going to come hips width apart. Hands going to be shoulder width apart. I want you to scoop that tailbone under. And when you lift it up, it's going to go into a little spinal extension. You ready? Inhale, let's lift the hips up. And we'll stay for 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Good job. Keep lifting. 4. And 5. Exhale, let's set it down. Good job. We're going to walk the hips a little bit in, all right? And you're going to roll the spine gently down, find a good position. And then let's lift the knees up into the chest and give yourself a little hug. And we'll hold it right here. Good. Feel the hips aligning. Nice. Little rock from side to side. And extend the legs up. This is Viparita Karani. You can take your hands and hold at the bottoms of your thighs, or you can place your hands underneath the hips. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, deep steady breathing. 3, you could close the eyes, let your torso, your neck relax, even as the pelvic floor stays strong. 3, with each exhalation, start to relax a little bit more, releasing any tension. 4, connecting into the ground and into the earth underneath you. 1 more big breath. Now as you exhale, let's bend the knees. We're going to take the feet down, separate the feet so the feet are a little wider than hips width apart, and then spiral the knees in towards each other. And this is constructive rest. So healing and so therapeutic for the back. Stay here for a moment as you feel the shoulders and the head and everything really relaxing. Take a moment to find your center. And now we'll do a very light twist. Inhale, a deep breath in. Exhale, bring both your knees over to the left and drape your hands over to the right. Just a very gentle, released, twisting motion. Just a few breaths here. Don't overdo it. Let it feel as though your body is simply unraveling and the tension is just kind of melting away. Go for 1 more breath. No forcefulness. Just the ease and flow of the moment. Back to the center, constructive rest. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. We switch sides. Just drape the body effortlessly, finding your contact points with the ground, maybe closing the eyes, seeing what wants to shift, what wants to release. One more breath here. Back to the center, constructive rest. Let your sacrum kind of be the guide to help the spine relax and harmonize. Then as you exhale, we'll separate the hands and the feet. And then we're going to take rest. You want to reposition yourself a little bit, close the eyes. Relax, release, let everything go. Let your body rest in that state of acceptance. We'll go for one more breath. Let it all go a little bit deeper. Another breath, breath by breath, moment by moment. Let it all go. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's reawaken with a sense of rejuvenation. You can take the body back into constructive rest. Deep breath in, knees to the chest, a little squeeze. Exhale, we're gonna roll over to the side. Inhale, we'll come on back up to a comfortable seated position. You can stay for a moment, closing the eyes, gently connecting. Your hands come together, a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. May that deep spirit that is at the heart of yoga carry peace into your life today and every day. Namaste.